Hi, this is Mike, and I'd like to help you fill out a self-inspection form. So in front of us we have a Food Operation Inspection Report, DD2973. So let's start with the first part. We're going to zoom in on it so we can see it better. So we'll start with facility name. So let's pretend that we are at Admiral Baker. And then the facility address, we'll go 2400. We'll skip through this, Naval Base San Diego, and then we would put the date. So next we were going to go to the inspection type. So we were going to go other, and this is a self-inspection. And then we would put the inspector, so whoever's doing the self-inspection, so in this case it would be me. And then the phone number, etc. So we would then find the person in charge. So we would find out who the person in charge of the kitchen is. So let's pretend that it is Flor Schwartz. And then we would put her phone number, her official email, and then number 10 and number 11 we would wait till the end. So now we were going to start on supervision and training. So item 1, person in charge, the PIC, is present and demonstrates knowledge. So we would ask the person, or first we would see if the person in charge is present, and in this case Flor was present, and then we would see if they can demonstrate knowledge. So assuming that she could, we would not check this box, and we would move to the next one. The PIC and employees' duties and trainings are all up to date, so we would check the training, and if it's all up to date, we would move on. So next would be health and hygiene. So box 3 would be hand washing facilities supplied, accessible, and used. So we would go to the hand washing station, we would check to see if there's paper towels, soap, running water, at least 100 degrees or more, etc. So if that was all right, then we would check, or we wouldn't check anything. But suppose that they were out of paper towels. So we would check that as a hit. And then we told Flor, we said, Flor, we're out of paper towels. And she said, oh, well, let me go get some and I'll fix it real quick. So she goes, gets paper towels, and fixes it. We would then mark here saying COS. COS stands for corrected on spot. The R stands for repeat. In this case, last time we did a self-inspection, there was no prior issue, so we would not click R for repeat because it's not a repeat offense. So next we would move on to 4. So 4 is hands clean, properly washed. So if we saw someone washing their hands, or if we checked to see if their hands were clean, and if they weren't, we would check here. Or if it was not observed, if we didn't see anybody washing their hands, maybe the building was closed, we could put not observed. Now, next would be number 5, ill employee reporting, restriction, and exclusion. Next would be 6, bare hand/arm contact with food. If there's not applicable, as in they don't do any bare hand contact with food, or not observed, then we would click here. 7 is personal cleanliness, clothing, hair restraint, jewelry. So if we caught someone without a hair restraint, we would check here. Excuse me, sorry about that. We would check there. And then 8, eating, drinking, tobacco use in food prep and service areas, and proper tasting procedures. There are proper tasting procedures if you have to taste the food. We will not go into them now. But suppose that we saw no one eating, we would click not observed. So we didn't see anybody eating, drinking, or using tobacco in the kitchen because they're good eggs. So that's a brief introduction to supervision and training and health and hygiene on the Food Operation Inspection Report, the DD2973.